As we were scaling up this production process, cutting really became a bottleneck. We looked at who we could partner with to bring us machines really quickly, something that's really high quality with great service. And we went with Tuka. Right now we set up a new cutting line, 3 tables, 3 cutters, 3 automatic spreaders, and our output has just been awesome.
When we were introduced to Tukatech, it was very challenging for us as a design team to firstly embrace it. But when we did, we saw what a huge difference it makes to the process, where there is no hand cutting involved, there is no manual patterns involved, everything is digitalized. We are using now the right procedures and right technologies for our fit, for our gradings, everything to be more correct and precise for our consumer.
What Asher has the luxury of right now through technology is the ability to look at what he sold yesterday. He can look at that this morning. He can create multiple cut orders on the same fabric spreads and have it in production, this afternoon and on its way to the dye house by the end of the day. We have machines strategically positioned that we can run multiple styles at the same time through the system simply by directing them not to a specialized operator, but to a specific machine that's required to perform that operation. So the operators could be sewing 10 different styles at the same time.
A lot of fabric saving, a lot of efficiencies that have been gained from the system. Be it innerwear, outerwear, jeanswear, Tuka is the best system to have.
I believe there is a marked improvement of like 3 to 5% due to adoption of Tuka, which helped us also in doing it speedily and reducing our, the total turnaround time in samples. Prior to adoption of Tukatech, since our primary customer is H&M, their report says we were at 93-94%. Now the approval rate is 99.8%.
We were broke kids, we had no investment. We had to get an order in order to buy something to make that order. We transitioned to almost a full made to order. It was more so when we got our laser cutter. We were able to only make the pieces that we wanted to make, only make the things that we're selling. Once we transitioned to that made to order model with our laser cutter, we've been able to reduce the amount of things that we held on to for months and months and months.
Tukatech not only brings in its technology, it also helps you with the best practices what the others are doing.
It is a great help in planning and costing, and there is a lot of fabric saving.
Using technology to its optimum gave us 7-8% savings in fabric.
It has been amazing.
In a matter of days, the hard patterns were gone. Grading was done automatically. 3D sampling became a reality for us. It's just phenomenal. This will work for you.
Our cutting room has totally changed. What it was before, it is so much different now. So few people being able to do so much. I think we had what we were doing with about 100 people. Now we are doing with 22, 23 people. But actually, what we were doing 100 people was less. Now with 22 people, we're doing more.
We knew we really had to go to cut from scratch. There's 2 options. There's automate it or do it handmade. Not only takes longer, so it's more expensive, but it's also just less accurate. It produces less clean cuts and clean edges than a laser cutter does. And so serendipitously at the time, got introduced to Tukatech. After being demonstrated this machine in a couple of other partner facilities here in LA, we knew it's what we had to use.
If my pattern maker is working on a pattern and designer is working on a design and I'm traveling, I can easily access my account and right away approve. And my team back at the office can easily transfer the product into an actual print or a stitched product.
And that's enabled us to come up with 100 styles without physically sampling till everything is approved.
Getting the technology to work on such small runs, we chose Tukatech. We started 3D in 2005. The reason we took that on is to make sure that we are ready for the changing times which are coming.
The other notable feature is the cut plan. It's easily integrated in M3 and the uploads and downloads are good. Reports are excellent. The technical input from Ram and his team is very high. From the implementation of 3D software into our design and sampling tools, into our cutting room equipment.
It's the future, it's where technology is taking us, and the only way to do this is to embrace the technology, and that's our way forward.